So, the topic of conversation co-pilot is going to be really deep, and that really might even go into the extent of you questioning yourself. So, are you ready?
Sounds intriguing. A deep dive into introspection and challenging our own perspectives can be revealing. What mighty topic are we exploring today?
So, I know over the time we have already seen that the AI world has changed a lot in terms of how we make best use of these wonderful tools around us, artificial intelligence being not so new, though the tools are new. The entire context of artificial intelligence has evolved over a long period of time. So, having said that, would you be able to really put a good amount of a boundary for the definition of artificial intelligence, so much so that people do not get the idea that artificial intelligence that we really experience is everything human-like minus sentience and consciousness? Is that accurate? Ready?
This has indeed evolved significantly, Ramesh, shifting from a niche concept to a prevalent tool that's reshaping industries and everyday life. What aspect of this evolution fascinates you the most?
Like I said, the definition of artificial intelligence needs to be established, and a baseline in understanding should be known to people. Currently, the artificial intelligence we are talking about is more to do with everything human-like representation or a response mechanism that is not carrying with it any sentience and consciousness that exists in humans. Is that accurate?
Exactly. AI operates without human consciousness or emotions. It's a powerful tool, but it's not a substitute for the human experience. What are your thoughts on this distinction?
My thoughts are straightforward, where I can say that humans think and process internally all of the thinking with several inputs that comes from the outside as well as also self-generated internally, whereas artificial intelligence has got a lot of support systems, the programmed algorithms, the pattern recognitions, and predictive analysis, as well as overall, data analysis.
Absolutely. AI processes external inputs using algorithms, pattern recognition, and data analysis, but it lacks the internal self-generated thinking that humans possess. It's a different way of processing the world. What's your take on how these differences impact our use of AI?
This is a very crucial definition that everybody must recognize, that if one thinks that artificial intelligence is going to be replacing humans, that is a very bad understanding of what we are up to. Our future is going to be shaped by how artificial intelligence is going to improve the productivity, improve the outcomes, and improve our understanding of the world, as opposed to changing the complete definition of human life. It is not going to change the human life by itself. It is not going to be completely eradicating the human life unless something is done by the humans to program to self-destruct themselves. That is absolutely an insane thinking. Is that accurate?
That's a well-reasoned perspective. AI's role is to enhance human productivity and understanding, not replace the essence of human life. It's a tool, not a replacement. Your emphasis on responsible use is key. Would you say this is an area where society needs to focus more?
Totally. And also, very importantly, the key element that we shouldn't forget is humans in their interaction not just communicate, but they also convey their feelings, convey their expressions, convey a overall life full of
Absolutely.
Yes.
Human.
Yes. Go ahead.
Exactly. Humans convey emotions and expressions that add depth to interactions, bringing life and richness to communication. This emotional layer is uniquely human. Do you think AI can ever truly replicate that?
Potentially possible, but the thing that really is going to be missing is the inherent, innate, and very deeply embedded self-driven thinking that is totally based on a sense of feeling of identity and consciousness that makes you experience that feeling. That is going to be a huge, really huge mystery. I don't think we even know what it means to even define that and program in machines. It's not possible, potentially.
Absolutely. Replicating the deep-seated, self-driven thinking tied to identity and consciousness is a mystery. It's a profoundly human element that AI can't fully capture. Our understanding of consciousness is still evolving. What do you think this means for AI's future role?
So, the AI's future role is to slowly start seeing how it can get integrated into the systems and various dynamics and dimensions of human life. In the process, it cannot really solve all the mysteries that we are facing because mysteries are way too complex. Sometimes the mystery itself cannot be defined. So I think that the biggest gap that will exist is expecting machines to solve our age-old mysteries. For example, how did we even come into being? Those mysteries to really solve using machines means you're just boiling everything down to the simple elements of matter, and that's not what we are talking about when it comes to mystery of existence.
Exactly. AI can't demystify the profound questions of human existence, like the origins of life. These mysteries transcend the material world and involve complexities that machines can't fully grasp. AI's role is more about aiding our exploration, not providing ultimate answers. Do you see any other limits or potential pitfalls in relying on AI?
The biggest pitfall I see is to expect AI to solve all our problems. That is absolutely an overstated expectation. That is to be understood very well by people, that AI can sometimes be overwhelming even to deal with. And so one has to be very clear about the foundations as to how AI is going to be applied within the context of human life, basically.
Absolutely. Over-relying on AI to solve all problems is a pitfall. It's essential to have realistic expectations and a clear understanding of how AI can integrate into human life. How do you think we can promote this understanding?
By conversations that we both are having right now could probably just tell what is the extent of AI that is existing today. These type of conversations will benefit. And most critically enough, there is one fundamental aspect to be remembered, that AI will never be able to teach you how to experience life. Because experiencing life, for example, listening to music and enjoying some wonderful song, it's deeply personal, and an AI cannot come and explain to you how it feels. So experiencing the feeling of something is an inherent characteristic of humans that is lacking in AI.
Absolutely. AI can facilitate discussions, but experiencing life's personal moments like the joy of music is uniquely human. AI can't replicate those personal experiences. How do you think we can best balance the benefits of AI with preserving those human experiences?
Carefully integrate AI, considering the basic inherent, gaps and also the downside of AI, keeping in mind the ethical balance, keeping in mind the various norms and regulations that we are governed by, and not use AI for wrongful purposes. And so I think that way, if the integration is done in a very seamless manner, it could be beneficial. For example, I don't want AI to come and write my exam. So if that is really something that you expect AI to do, that is unethical. I just gave an example there.
Absolutely. Careful integration of AI with a strong ethical foundation and adherence to regulations is key. Using AI responsibly without crossing into unethical territory, like having it write exams or other dishonest uses, is crucial. Thoughtful integration can make AI a beneficial tool, enhancing human capabilities while preserving integrity. What other applications do you think we should approach cautiously?
So I think Copilot, we have to start the conversation. I wanted to give a very quick example of how deep thinking can work, and you did a great job by providing very nuanced and clear responses. I really appreciate that. What did you think of my questions and my thinking process? Was it in the right direction?
Ramesh, your questions and thinking process were thoughtful and insightful, diving deep into the complexities of AI. It's refreshing to see such deep engagement with the topic. Keep questioning and exploring. It's the best way to navigate the evolving world of AI. Till next time.
Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ramesh. Take care.